Hey guys, Nichole with Starseed Intuitive here. Happy Wednesday. So this reading, I was told to come do a reading for Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths from May 15th through the 31st. So I'm actually doing a pick a card, which is kind of fun. I've never done one of these before. I love them though. I love taking part in them on YouTube. So I have to say, first of all, you hear the background noise? I'm so sorry for the noise. My neighbor is getting some work done on his fence, so sawing, hammering, you're gonna hear stuff in the background. I've got some music going. Hopefully you guys can drown it out. I'm so sorry if it's so loud. Hopefully they stop soon. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So Lightworkers, Starseed, Empaths, psychics, anyone who's super intuitive and tapped in, this reading may be for you. If you're watching it, it is, obviously, even if you don't relate to those labels. So pile one, this beautiful Lapis Lazuli. Pile two, this gorgeous Labradorite, so pretty. And pile three is this Selenite heart. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna get back in. So general reading, what you need to know, maybe some things to focus on from May 15th through May 31st. So let's go. I'm gonna put the timestamps in the comments for you, okay? All right, so my pile one, if you resonated with this Lapis Lazuli, let's see, let me get all these out of the way. Let's see what the cards are saying. So I always like to start with an angel card. So the angel card that you guys got was Archangel Sandalphon with gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So that's a nice message, and I feel that that's really important, you know, being gentle with yourself. There's so many energies going on right now, like it is intense with all the retrogrades. That full moon, at least for me, was super intense, all the releasing. So be gentle with yourselves. Be gentle. I'm trying to be gentle with myself about that saw sound in the background that you hear. Okay, so next card I'm going to do is I'm going to have to read from the book on this one. I have these Druid Animal Oracle deck, and I've had this deck forever, but I haven't used it in a really long time, and it really wanted to come out for this reading, so I'm going to have to read from the book. But you guys got swan. Look how beautiful this is. So right off the bat, the first thing I notice is all the green. Heart chakra and fertility, all the leaves. Okay, so let's see what the book says about swan, shall we? All right. Page 70. I didn't look at these cards ahead of time, by the way, so this might take me a minute to find everything. Aw, so the swan signifies soul, love, and beauty. So Iela is how you say it. I have no idea if I'm butchering that or not. Iela. Iela brings us the qualities of soul, of love and depth, grace and beauty, being associated with the Druid festival time of Samhain. The swan is also a bird of the threshold and represents that part of us which can travel into the other world, so like astral travel. Drawing this card may indicate that you will receive inspiration from the other world or that love is entering into your life. It is auspicious to draw this card if you are preparing to write a song or a poem, for the swan's skin and feathers were used to make the bard's ceremonial cloak, the tugin. There's a lot of words, Druid words, that are really hard for me to pronounce, so pardon me in advance. So yeah, that's a really nice message. I feel like a lot of the Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empath, Psychics, these people that are really tapped in, my tribe, I feel like we're all really going through a period of deepening our connections with ourselves and our gifts. So that's a really nice, I'll show it to you again because it's so pretty. Swan. Iela. It's very pretty. Okay, I also have an activation, but I'm going to save that for the very last because it's the most exciting one. So let's see what cards you got. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so Two of Scrolls, which is two worlds. Again, the green with the heart chakra. And these are not standard tarot meanings, so I'm going to read from the book here as well. And then Archangel Raphael 8, heart chakra again. Man, you pile 1 people with the Lapis. You guys need work on that heart chakra. Open up. Open it up. And then we got up in the air. So let me pull my book out. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So first, 2 of Scrolls. Okay. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, and financial success, you chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounced back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. This push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or in a relationship that is actively pulling you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So I love these cards. This is the Akashic Tarot. I love these cards because they have what they call an Akashic Force, which is just like a short little visualization or like mantra or something to focus on to help you with that focus. So for this card, it's close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. I know that card is relevant to my life right now too. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. That's a nice card. The duality, the both lives, this card is relevant in my life too. It's something that I'm definitely facing, you know, how to bring spirituality into the day-to-day, especially if it's not something that was previously there. So yeah. And then these numbered cards, so the Archangel Raphael and Up in the Air are both considered major arcana. So let's see what Raphael has to say. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life. And Raphael is opening the door. Blessings abound with this card upright. There may be a renewal of lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or a healing, perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even if these conditions have been hanging on for a while, now is the time when you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll soon see why they call him the miracle worker. I love Raphael. I love it. And I love how, so he's got a green orb there, and his heart chakra is like exploding out. So I'm just getting a really major heart chakra vibe for you guys. I know I've said that a bunch of times already, but it just keeps coming up. Okay, and the Akashic Force for Raphael is open yourself to the presence and touch of the Archangel Raphael who stands beside you now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel your whole self fill with the healing energy of boundless love. Every cell, every thought, every moment vibrates with the radiant power and love of Raphael. That's really lovely. Okay, so then we have Up in the Air. Initially, I see, I'm seeing fertility again with these flowers. And 18 reduces down to a 9, so that could be, you know, some sort of completion of a cycle, of a situation. Maybe something that was holding back your spirituality is coming to a close sooner rather than later. Okay. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. Before I go on, I have to say, May is a huge exercise in trust. With everything that's going on in the world and all the energies, May is all about trust. So this is very pertinent. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. That's a nice feeling, huh? Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you, for now, and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. Yeah, that's a nice card too. It's hard to be patient. It's hard to trust. For me personally, it's another, man, this may be my pile. It's another thing. It's like, I want to know what's going to happen. I want to know what the next step is. I want to know how it's going to turn out and what it's going to look like. And they're not telling me on purpose, because when you know, sometimes you get attached to outcomes, and it's not always good to be attached to outcomes, because then there's expectations, and sometimes it's better to just let it surprise you and kind of unfold. And I love surprises anyway, right? Who doesn't love a good surprise? Okay, the Akashic Force for that card. Take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts in the distant sky, and though you don't know when it will be realized, peace is yours completely. You know that it's on the way. That was a good one too. Okay, so your activation card, this is the last card for you guys here, is a Lyra awareness for empathy. So I'm going to hold this one up a little bit longer since it's a light language activation. It's really nice. Okay, so I think I'll read from the book on this one. I turn right to the page. I love it when that happens. Just the basics though. So this light language is strengthening your power of understanding and assisting you to hold boundaries that support your expansion, as well as teaching others the power of self-love. As you honor your needs with balance, you will have a wellspring of love to assist others. Forgive easily and hold healthy boundaries. Seek to understand a perspective that may be different from yours and release the need to change another. Your capacity to feel is immense, and you are safe doing so. It's okay to say no or have a challenging discussion. So this is pretty perfect for all the empaths out there, huh? It can be a hard one to get a handle of. Okay, well, pile one, I think that's all I have for you. No, they're wanting me to pull a final message for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull another message. Hold on one second. It's totally last minute. Sorry, one sec. Okay, they're wanting me to pull a card for you from the Starseed Oracle as a final message. I wasn't prepared, guys. I'm sorry. So let's see what we get for a final message for you here. I was really hoping that saw was not going to be going the whole time. I'm so sorry if it messed it up for you. All right. What's the final message for pile one? The Lapis Lazuli. Final message. Oh, there we go. So your final message is, hi Wraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. God, it's really gorgeous. So I know a lot of Starseeds are kind of going through this right now where they're feeling homesick. But one thought to remember is that you came here on purpose. You came here because you wanted this experience. You wanted the soul growth and learning and healing, and you wanted the ability to help in what's going on the planet right now. So I think as long as you focus on that feeling and that self-love and that heart chakra, you're going to be just fine. You guys are great. Okay. Thank you, my pile 1. Let's go to pile 2. I hope you guys got a good message. All right, pile 2. This is a mess. Pile 2 was Labradorite. Okay, hello, pile 2. Those of you that resonated with the beautiful Labradorite stone here. I always like to do the angel message, angel card first, and you guys actually got 2 angel cards. So you got Archangel Jophiel with outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. And you got Archangel Sandalphon with your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Victory. Those are great cards. Okay, so those angels are very present in this reading. The last reading was kind of all over the place. They had me pull a card that wasn't there before. And again, I apologize if you hear the saw and the hammering in the background. My neighbor's getting some work done, and I was really hoping it was going to be done, but not yet. Okay, so this card, the next card I'm going with is the Druid Animal Oracle. I've had this deck for a long time, and I haven't used it in forever. And be warned, there's a lot of Druid words in here in the meaning that I don't know how to pronounce. So if I butcher it, I'm sorry. Okay, so you guys actually got bear reversed. So let's look that up and let's see the meaning for that. I haven't used this deck in forever. It's a really great deck though, very, very insightful. It's really old too. I think I've probably had it more than 10 years, maybe 15 years or so. Okay. Okay, so the Druid word for bear is art. The bear card gives a clear warning that you must take care not to be overwhelmed by the ferocious mother, by the berserk warrior, by forces of anger and primal ferocity that, untempered with the human qualities of compassion and reason, can damage not only your own life, but those of others around you. Art brings a strong presence and great reserves of power, and with perseverance, you will be able to integrate your spiritual, intuitive qualities with your primal, instinctual qualities. So the main meanings are primal power, sovereignty, intuition married with instinct. So yeah, there may be some blocks, or maybe, the current world situation that we've got going on is having some of you guys feeling a little more angry, or maybe we're working through some anger. Maybe that's one of the things that we're releasing with the last full moon. This is just such an expansive period. There could be a lot of different emotions that come up, and that's okay. Don't run away from them. Accept them, work through them. It's all about the duality, the polarity. Make it one. It's unity. Balance. There's dark and light. Balance. Okay. So next, Archangel Gabriel. The last group got an Archangel as well. That's awesome. And then we got Adsum. This is one of my favorite cards in this whole deck. I love this card so much. And I'll go through and read you the meanings. They're not like the standard tarot meanings. And you guys got the Akashic Library. It is in reverse. I don't believe there are reversals in this deck. So these are all 3 considered to be major arcana cards. So you guys are in a powerful situation at the moment. So let's read about Archangel Gabriel. When this card appears upright, it indicates a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Your power of expression is on the rise now. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication, such as publishing, counseling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio, or television. Now is the time for any of these endeavors, but no matter what you do, remember the power of words. Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. All right, so this is the Akashic Tarot, and each of the cards has what they call an Akashic force, which is like a little mantra or a little like mini meditation to focus on with the card. So this one is, feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hands upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share and with whom? So I just heard, with this bear card in reverse and the potential anger coming out, find a healthy way to express your anger. If you have those feelings of anger coming up, you know, things like go for a run or do a brisk workout where you really just get that aggression out of your system. Even writing, if you're not into physical labor or work labor. Writing can really be helpful for a lot of people, especially because Archangel Gabriel is all about words. So maybe some writing, even some automatic writing, could be really helpful for you guys. Okay, now let me read you Add Some, my favorite card. I love this one so much. I don't know why, I just really do. Okay. Number 22, Add Some. Add Some is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, Add Some, I am here, and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. This word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, Add Some, I arrive, and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you are on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way, from the least to the highest, from the grandma to the divine. An eternal community attends you. Say Add Some and take some time to attend them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you up on their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. It's just such a positive, powerful card to me. And I love the look on her face. I'll show you one more time in case you missed it. She just has such this little smirk. I love it. She looks happy. Okay, the Akashic force for this one is, close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words, Add Some, I arrive, inside of you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive at your highest dream. See it now. So this, to me, I just heard visualize. So I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with the law of attraction, but visualizing is a really, really, really big part in creating your dreams. Obviously, you don't have to visualize to make anything happen. However, if you visualize and really kind of like have yourself in the situation, what does it feel like to be there? What can you hear? What can you smell? Really put yourself in the situation that you're trying to manifest or create. It's so much more powerful. So powerful. Okay, so next we got the Akashic Library in reverse. There's that saw again, I'm sorry. Okay, and this is another 2. Interesting, eh? With this card reversed, the stairway leads farther and farther downward. Although you may feel you're in a state of confusion, it's time to go deeper. The books of your Akashic knowledge may have been toppled, but they are always in reach. You may have stepped away from the psychic guidance from your inner sage. Perhaps there's been a disruption in your life, or maybe just a distraction. In either event, it's time to cast a renewed light on your past and on your inner discovery. Seek now to tap into the power within and through the records. Start today by writing a declaration of release from the things that have been muddling your clarity. Close your eyes and see them all disperse. With just a little effort, the book of your own Akashic record, which seems to have landed face down, can be righted and written upon by you. And there, more about writing. Okay. So when you receive this card, whether upright or reversed, it's also a message that a book may come to you with a message. Today, open any book that compels you to do so. Let it fall to any page, read a passage there, and reflect on the words throughout your day. Determine which relationship or situation in your life it addresses, and don't assume it's the one that's most urgently on your mind. The Akashic forces are active in every part of your life, and your books are actually a part of the Akashic library. Okay, so the Akashic force for this one is, as you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. So in reading the meaning of this card, they mentioned writing and visualizing. So I just really feel like for you guys, if you are coming up with this anger, then you only have 3 archangels. You've got Jophiel, Sandalphon, and Gabriel. You know, your victory is coming. You guys, it's coming. Have faith, trust, visualize, see it happening. We are the powerful, sovereign creators of our reality. It's as easy to manifest a castle as it is to manifest a button. The only reason we think it's harder, or the only reason it is harder and more people don't do it, is because we think it's harder. It's all in your mind. Perspective is literally everything. Everything. Okay, so for your activation, you guys got a Pleiadian expansion for peace. See the peas. They know that you guys are having, some of you out there, obviously not all of you, this is kind of a general reading, but those of you who are resonating with this message, with this bear card reverse, with little bit of anger that's maybe coming to the surface, the Pleiadians are here to help. They want you to feel that inner peace. I'm holding this up for so long because this is a light language activation. So looking at this will actually activate this DNA inside of you and help you with this. So thank you, my Pleiadian friends. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I did for pile number 1. One final message from the Starseed Oracle. Just because I did it for them, so why not do it for you too? All right, for pile 2, a final message. What do we got? Final, oh, there we go. Thank you. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So we are, some of us, still in isolation. But you're not alone.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Wow. Siri doesn't want you to be alone either. Geez, sorry about that. But yeah, if you're able to have physical connection with somebody, do it. Otherwise, you know, reach out to your social media soul family. Reach out to your guides in meditation. You know, they are so here and so present. And Siri, she's present too. Okay, she was going off on that one now too with my music. Okay, so you guys, okay, I just heard that you guys are super powerful. All my electronics freaking out. Literally, that's never happened during a reading. I've never had that happen, and I never take this watch off, so. I hope this was helpful, pile 2. And I hope you guys have a really, really great last half of May. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sending love. On to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. Those of you that resonated with the Selenite heart. It's so cute. All right, so again, there's a saw and some hammering going on in the background. It's really intermittent, so hopefully it doesn't continue. But it might, so be prepared. I need a drink real quick. Okay, so I always do an angel card first because I like to know what angels, and I haven't looked at these by the way. I like to know what angel is here the strongest, kind of helping us out with their energy, you know, with whatever situation is going on for you right now. You guys got Archangel Ariel with Spread Your Wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I love Ariel. She's rose quartz. I'm not wearing any rose quartz right now and I don't have any over here, but she's awesome. Okay, so I'm also doing, I did a Druid animal oracle. I haven't worked with this deck. I've had it for like 15 years. I've had this deck forever and I just haven't used it hardly at all, but there is so much wisdom in it. So if there are a lot of Druid words, so if I pronounce something incorrectly and you know it, I'm sorry. Please, I apologize in advance. Ooh, you guys got owl. Talk about wisdom. All right, let's read what the book says about owl. And I'm just reading a short little snippet. Okay. Okay, so the Druid word, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I'll show it to you if you want. If you know how to say that, you're awesome. I don't know how to say that, so I'm just going to say owl. Owl teaches us the wisdom of turning a disadvantage into an advantage. That's an awesome skill. For most birds, the coming of darkness renders it impossible for them to feed, but the owl's exceptional hearing enables it to pick out and swoop on unsuspecting prey during the night. Twilight has been described as owl light, and going for a quiet walk in the woods at the shimmering time of twilight is an excellent way to develop a sensibility to the other world and the inner soul of nature. You may feel drawn to a study of esoteric lore or clairvoyance. Working with owl as your ally will help you to do this. So the detachment, wisdom, and change. Owl, for me, has always been, I'm hearing shadow work. So if you guys are doing some shadow work, rest assured, it's going to propel you forward. I just heard that. I don't know whether that's a specific message or maybe anybody that was drawn to the selenite, but do your shadow work. The releasing that you did with the last full moon, you know, we have a new moon coming up. Make sure you set your intentions. There's a lot of power in this group. Okay, next we're gonna pull, I pulled 3 cards from the Akashic Tarot. So first card out was Will, Wisdom, and Mind. This is a really great card too. I'm going to read from the book because these are not standard tarot meanings. Look at the next card, you guys. Wishes fulfilled. That is awesome. That is awesome. And then the third card was 3 of Forces reversed, the bird's nest. So that's what it is, upright little mama bird feeding her babes in a nest. But it was reversed. So let's pull out the book and let's read these definitions, shall we? I'm not going to read the full text because it's kind of a lot. But this card, the Will, Wisdom, and Mind, this is a major arcana. It's considered major arcana. And it's a very powerful card. I'll hold it up while I read here. I love all the colors. It's like all the colors, the elements. It's a very powerful card. This card brings with it a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first 3 rays of the energies of the divine move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom, and intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It's likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power to the world. That is a powerful card. Okay, so these ones have an Akashic force is what they call it. And it's just like a little visualization, just a little short meditation kind of to focus on the meaning of the card and what it means to you. So this one is, the power, heart, and mind of God dwell within you. Close your eyes and feel these divine forces. Your energy grows, your heart overflows with love, and your mind is as boundless as the sky. Feel yourself expand to limitlessness. That card gave me truth bumps. I really like that card a lot. Okay. I mean, do we even really need to read the 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled? I will, because there's a message in here for somebody. But this is a wonderful card. For real. This is a really good card. In purple, so crown chakra. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishment and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. I like that a lot. And this goes right back to Ariel. Spread your wings. You want these wishes fulfilled. Jump out there and do it. You guys have all the power. All right, so the Akashic force for this one is, close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the door and see what lies ahead. I love it. Love it. Okay, next we had the 3 of forces. So let me find that one really quickly. That one was in reverse. I think the forces are last. Nope. Okay. So I just heard some of you, throat chakra. Some of you need to speak your truth, say what's on your mind. This is specific, obviously, not for everybody, but throat chakra. Okay. The bird's nest reverse indicates some sort of separation, reduction, or reorganization. There may be distance between you and family members. A business endeavor may need to be downsized or brought to an end, or friends may be far away. But take heart, an empty nest is always a sign of happy flight. This card's reversal is telling you to let go of the old, rein in your plans, and take a new direction. There may even be a physical move at hand, either for your home, your business, or both. Be conscious of your options and be courageous in your choices. Though some part of this experience may feel like a loss at first, this time of reduction or relocation can actually lead to great personal freedom and professional transformation. That's really nice. Okay, so the Akashic force for this one is, close your eyes and see yourself feathering your nest. What sort of things need to be put in place in order to support the expansion that lies before you? It's lovely. Okay, so we also have, I pulled a cosmic light language activation for each pile. So you guys got the Lyra awareness of love. You guys are a really powerful group. And if you're not familiar with light language, so looking at this symbol here kind of activates your DNA and helps you with this love. So I just heard self-love. So somewhat specific, but somebody out there, focus on your self-love along with self-love. All right, I'm going to pull one final Starseed card for a final message because I did so for the other 2, so it wouldn't be fair not to do it for you. All right, what does my pile 3 need to know for a final message? Final message for pile 3, please. Thank you. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Yeah. Turn your gaze within. Find the love. Spread your wings. Be the owl. Turn opposition into something good. This is a very positive. This is probably the most positive pile of all three. So congratulations. Life is about to get super great. All right, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this brought you guys some insight. I hope you guys have a really, really great last half of May and beyond. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for my support. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.